Hey guys! I forgot to do this. Bus driver 36 here, and today we're gonna take you a tour of the 2000. But before we do that, I'm gonna have to go. I'll go like time. There we go. That's better. I'll get rid of my user thing, whatever. I'll keep it off for now for some reason. We're gonna do a tour on. Today we're gonna do a PM round, which I promised, as I think in the last video. And today, this time, instead of driving random buses, we're gonna drive one of our newest updated buses. This is a 2005 ICCE 200 updated bus. So you can see this bus is pretty much different than our own buses. So today, I actually update the CE for Bus 2, Bus 3, and Bus 8 actually got this new update treatment for the new update. The newest update, we added new windows, which you can see in the video right now. We added new windows. We got updated windows. Then the mush windows. We got new update ones, but doesn't mean even if we got the update doesn't mean we can't open windows. However, I got some sadness for everyone who likes window updates. They don't. This one doesn't have one windows that you can like quick open window, but no, not really. Sorry. If you are thinking that we have that, I have sorry to say that we don't have that. We do have emergency exits. However, they not just like the other, they don't click and then you open it up and shut it. It kind of sucks unless we have any engineers who can probably do that. But however, for now, the only difference about these windows, they have these like little button, like those arrow buttons that they do on mostly the older CEs. However, due to issues on Bus 9 had an issue and we kind of removed it on purpose, and we're trying to update the bus. However, it didn't go as planned, so we're gonna keep it as a halt for now. Or else we have cameras on the bus for some reason, even though we did it since day one. Yeah, pretty much this game is pretty much new. It's a new bus, a new updated CE. It's kind of different than than the CE that I used to drive a lot often since 2022. Even though this one did have some updates, pretty much. It's not pretty bad, but let me comment below. What do you think this new update actually did with the CE? I only did with only bus 2 and 3. The rest of the buses are the same classic way. However, bus 12, 34, 33, 34, and 35 probably got new engine changes to the bus maybe, but I told Gold that he could probably do the update, but if he doesn't, I don't know. But I know my buses are getting updated again. Bus 12 is gonna be switched the engine to a Max Force 7, just like I said probably in the previews, but if not, I'll say it again. Well, actually, the other month, my friend in class, or not in class, but my cousin told me Bus 12 is a 200, which is a Max Force 7, 6.4 liter. Even though I realize the reflector tip in the rear back is different than the others. So I realize that bus is pretty much a Max Force 7. So, however, I can't get that updated yet because, well, obviously due to due to due to lack of updates, this bus is, well, it sounds like a race car, actually. So this bus has pretty much got updated for once, and then yeah, after that, it's not gonna get new updates after this. So let me comment below what you think about this new update, and this is a pretty cool bus. I think I worked on this overnight on these buses. Like I try to detail them and make sure they're pretty much organized, and hopefully they don't have a problem with them and don't have any holes on them, so it doesn't look ruined pretty much. So credit, guys. I've worked hard on these buses over time for a while, even after the update didn't work yet. Well, I think I probably did a good job on the CE update. However, um, however, um, we won't. Well, I'm promised to get all these buses in updated Windows. However, it doesn't. Just like I said earlier, it doesn't go. It doesn't go plan pretty much. Is I think the lack. I think it's lack to due to lack of window issues somewhat. Why can't you open the door? Yeah, I think I've been spamming F pretty much. But anyways, yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna wait for the kids to get up. In the meantime, we're gonna be talking about how much bus is pretty nice. Like all bus 3 and 8 all actually got updated too with the same thing. But I'm not sure if the engines were been changed. I think I promised he would change bus 33, bus 12, 34, and 35. With the with the PSI gasolines, I think, and also the Master 7, which I explained early. Which, however, the badge, however, I have to. So if you guys are confused, if you play the game right now, it is still a 300 max force set DT. But however, I guess the engine probably got changed. But if not, let me in the comments below, and I'll go fire my friend Gold if he's watching. If you're watching this, I hope you got changed it before someone else gets it. And if they say if it's not sound like a Max Force 7, you're dead. He's fired. Means he's gonna lose his Roblox operate job. So sucks for him. Well, that's what he deserves anyways. But anyways, well, I heard Gold was supposed to make a police station for this game. I don't know if I've seen the police station or it's right in the hospital, or it has been. I asked him if he can make the hall, which I'll go check in a quick second. If he did anything else in the hall, which I think I asked him if he wants to do it, but if not, it's fine. Even though the hall is like, it's right here. So I did do a little show at the hall for one quick second. I want to see how much update changes are there. Well, not pretty much. Well, I don't think. No, never mind. I think he didn't do it yet. No, I don't think he did the update yet. But I promised he would do it, but I guess he kind of broke the promise. Unless he was too lazy to try to do it. And I just told him something else, like, update the window, engine, everything. Or he was just doesn't even think about it. But I guess I kind of forgot to tell him. Or did I did? I don't know. I think I told him, but I guess he kind of forgot because how much. It's kind of a crazy mess around here. Quite was a concern. It was quite a concern, but anyways, we should be starting to load up pretty soon, right away. But even though, look at this bus. This is a pretty nice bus. Also, we were supposed to add LED lighting on the interior. However, I was too lazy to do it, so I just kept it the same. Cause I'm so lazy to do everything I can. Or is it just too much work? Or is it? Or I think it's too much work. There's like too much work to do it before doing it. Yeah, I know everything's the same except the windows have been changed. Windows have been changed, so that's a big change to the bus. It is a huge change. So, well, actually, I shut that bus anyways. But yeah, that's pretty much the difference. The difference of this game. Yeah, pretty much. This bus is gonna change pretty much. So I don't know what year this bus was originally built, but I believe this was built in the summer of 2024. I believe in July or June of 2004 it was built for the 2005 model year. I think, however, it feels August of 2004. It would be in 2006, which I could confirm that. Even though by the time this bus was released in the summer of 2004, before ending up getting a 2006. But it is still claimed as a 2005 at the time, so even though at the time they were introducing they were introducing new CEs at the time and replacing the first gen with second gens. And yeah, they've been doing that since to this day. But they did some minor changes, which of course I think I explained like hundreds of times, but I don't care. I'm gonna explain. So in 2005, ICCEs. Well, actually, they also Canada introduced their second gen, even though they didn't had first gens back then, because back then they only used like Thomas FF65s or Bluebird Internationals or CV200s at the time. Well, in 2005, I think all things changed until the CE was introduced. I guess most companies did buy the CE buses. Most of them bought all the CEs. They bought the CE models for the bus. I guess unless they bought it from a different previous company, but who knows? If it not get bought from a previous company or somewhat before being delivered, or it has been delivered straight up there from the company. Who knows? But I know that in 2000 and I know the only difference in it only lasted until 2008, and then in 2008 they actually they yellowed the whole reflective tape. The reflective tape got changed a lot, and they got a bright yellow reflective light, which we actually all the students. The only difference about CEs in the 2008, and after just a while later, somewhere in May or later May or April, later in the mid of 2007, I guess they start introducing MaxxForce 7s for the buses. Like they added new MaxxForce buses. Like for the ICC E200 has a MaxxForce 6.4 liter MaxxForce 7, but the IC 300 introduced the MaxxForce DT. And yeah, it's kind of meh when I'm starting to introduce lots of bus brands and everything. It's not easy, but I'm used to engines and everything. And it takes time to get used to knowing these buses a lot often. But I know how much these buses are. I've been growing up driving these. I think I grown up riding on a CE mostly in 2015. Today to previous day. Like I started running on 2008 and newer buses, and well, now we have a newer bus I'm riding right now. Nowadays, I'm running a newer bus nowadays. I see buses changed a lot over years. Like in 2011, in the 2011 model year, they kind of removed those white things that they had on the top of these things and made them playing. Just made them playing. I'm not sure what they're called, but I guess they kind of support the window for some reason. But I don't know why they did that. I guess they did it for the 2007 or 6 model year to 2000 until 2010, and then they stopped doing that and they replaced it with just playing, and then 2012 they actually for the 2012 or 2013 model year they did change the reflector tape more tinier or changed them a little bit. They did change a little bit of the reflector tape for sorts of reasons. Yeah, that was a big change to the buses because they did have a minor big changes to their buses at the time. Yeah, pretty much the buses are they actually added a new different reflector tape, and then in 2013, which is actually was late in 2011, they introduced the 2013 model year, which means their the windows kind of got changed a little bit. They kind of changed the reflective tape a little bit, but not too much. They did change the color of the buttons, and no, they did that in 2012, I think, for the 2012 model year. But I know they changed their windows a little bit for some reason. I think it's supposed to be softer windows than that rough type windows. They kind of make it more softer and easier to shut, rather than harden in the 2013 model year. And then they actually changed the door a little bit. They actually changed kind of the door a little bit, but not too much. I guess they just went a little. They used to be like a little lower, but now they're a little higher for some reason. Which doesn't make any sense. Yeah, however, yeah, in 2016, I think we did on history, but we did a Wikipedia video of it, but even though in 2016, well, in 2015, for the 2015 model year for some reason, I guess some reason in Alberta, actually added black tinted windows, black window, was it black tinted? Is it tinted? I think it's black tinted windows. They tinted their windows, their window buttons pretty blacked up. Oh my goodness, my battery's gonna die anyways, but by the way, I'm gonna go charge that right away. I'll do it right away. I'm gonna do it as fast as I can after when I'm done, when I start doing this first stop right here. By the way, the buses, yeah, they did some big changes for the CEs at the time. And then, yeah, they did change their windows a little bit with a black, it went black, so instead of looking like that. I'm not sure it's because of reflective light or for some reason. But in 2018, however, in 2018, the ICCE did a little minor changes to the CE, did a big changes to the CE in 2018. They did add some brand new windows for the bus, and they have pretty much have yellow buttons, and I think they have, which they did to this, which they have to this day. I guess they kind of made a big change to the CE windows. But also at the same time they added like 360 cameras at the same time. I should go right here. No, I shouldn't do that. Right ahead. Yeah, most of the CEs are mostly been changed over time, but well, right now, mostly, I don't think most of the CEs don't have 360 cameras at the time, but mostly in the States, yes, they do. If they're rich, I guess some buses can be equipped with 360 cameras or not. It depends how rich your company is. However, I don't think all Canadian buses do have that condition at the same time. But, yeah, true. No, I don't have to stop. I'm gonna go take a left. Yeah, mostly nowadays, all the buses are actually just... So, most of the buses are now, oh, never mind, I shouldn't just covered it that way. No, I'll change that right away as soon as possible. As soon as I get that done. Yeah, there's a little bit of changes that I might have to do with these houses after doing these recordings. After recording this, I'm just gonna go do some updates to this game because I think there's a lot of differences between these houses and the other houses before that. Need to go for some changes. I think I mixed with colors on the houses at the same time. So I'll do some updates with the houses right away as soon as possible. Well, I'm gonna do one more street here or somewhat, and then be done for once. I'm gonna do a short video, but I apologize if I do, and if I did do a long video, so let me comment below. But also, I'm gonna go take this bus back to the yard. But if you guys are new, please smack that like, hit the bell to notifications. See you guys in the next video. Later!